we're headed to Florida. So how goes it, YouTube? I figured before we get started, I probably need to explain what the heck we're doing today. So for those of y'all that don't know, which is probably most of you, my wife just started a new job, and our house isn't ready yet, which means that over the last 2 weeks, she's had to go through training, and I've been cooped up in a hotel the whole time, and it's about to drive me outside my melon. So I looked at the map, and I was like, I'm only 2 hours away from Florida. I've caught a fish in Tennessee. I've obviously caught tons in South Carolina. Why don't we see if we can check another state off? So we're going to be surf fishing in Florida. But the thing is, I forgot my cast net, and there's not really a bait shop around the beach that we're fishing off of, which means that I have to stop, I don't know if y'all can see that, at Academy. It's going to probably be frozen bait. I don't know what they have. I prefer live if I can get it, but we're going to see if the fish in Florida like some frozen mullet or cigar minnows or whatever they've got in there. We're about halfway there, halfway to go. Good time to stretch our legs. Alright, so we're back from the Academy, and newsflash, we didn't go with the finger mullet. We actually changed and we got a pack of sand fleas and a pack of pilchards. I've never used pilchards. They don't sell them around me. They looked interesting enough. They were also the cheapest thing on the bait menu, so we're going to give them a go. Halfway to Florida, let's keep driving. Just like that, y'all, we're in. So this is Amelia Island State Park, not far from the Georgia and Florida border here. And looks like it's close to swimming, which is always good when you're trying to fish. You know, I never like to worry about trying to hook somebody. But I don't have a beach buggy. They don't really have like that big of a backpack, so we're gonna try and condense our stuff, take absolutely what we need. Nothing more, nothing less. It's gonna be a lot of stuff here. And off we roll. We got one rod, we got a rod holder, got all the camera equipment, plus all the bait. First time I'm seeing this beach. Fingers crossed, y'all. Now, I will say it is so weird going to a beach that is 3-4 hours away from the ones in South Carolina, and it's exactly the same. Same white sand, same plant life. It's crazy, y'all. Like a good enough spot to me. So I decided to go with the sand fleas first. One, because they're in a resealable bag, which means that if we don't have a ton of luck today, I don't have to worry about fish stank on the 2.5 hour drive home. But the real reason that I chose to use the sand fleas first was this right here. This is a sand flea shell, which means that something along this beach has eaten sand fleas. It means the sand fleas are here, they're part of the ecosystem, and they're part of the food source, which means that the fish in some kind of way are probably also eating sand fleas. All around me is some other sand flea carcasses. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that means that is a good sign for fishing with the sand fleas. Y'all, the current is wild. Back home, you know, we get a lot of waves, but the current doesn't really pull those big 2-3 ounce weight pyramid sinkers around. This current is immediately taking that line and pulling it sideways. There's not really a tackle shop around here, but if I can find one by about lunch, when I take kind of a lunch break, we might hit it up and see if we can get some 4 ounce sinkers or something, because this line is just getting taken by the current. That's my buddy right there, just two dudes standing on a beach watching for a fish. Good conversation over the last 10 minutes. He is a Dolphins fan though, As a Falcons fan, that just doesn't fly. Pun intended. I think we found a snag. Somehow. We broke off. Alright, well, we broke off either on a large fish like a ray potentially, or a toothed fish, but it didn't feel like it. I think we found a rock somewhere down in the bottom. Don't know how we did that, but I think we did. I tell you what, let's go get lunch. We'll regroup, game plan, might head to a different place. We'll see what we got. All right, so we've moved from the beach and now we're having to take this trail to supposedly another beach. Just really didn't have anything panning out at the last one. It's about a half a mile hike back to this one. We're gonna see if it comes out any better. Now, I did meet a guy who was walking back from the beach and he said tons of bait jumping. Doesn't mean we're gonna catch fish, but if there's bait fish and we're throwing bait fish, there's better odds, is all I gotta say. And y'all, here it is, a driftwood beach. Did not know what it would be, but I am pleasantly surprised. Absolutely beautiful. Only thing that's gonna make it more beautiful is if we can catch a fish. So let's start reading the beach and wetting some lines. Looking at the beauty of this place, you cannot deny that there is a God out there. I mean, this is just absolutely magnificent. The closest thing that South Carolina's got to this is like Edisto and some of those beautiful driftwood beaches. But I'll tell you what, these are some huge, huge trees that you can just see the power of hurricanes and sea winds that have bent it back, and to know that to God that's all just a snap of the finger of what his power really is. It's inspiring, it's terrifying somewhat, but it's beautiful in its own kind of way. Now I will say the only thing that could make this more beautiful is if we can get a fish on. I don't care what type of fish, stingray, anything, just to make the trip worthwhile. Well, you know what, it's even worthwhile just coming out here and doing this, but a fish would make it better. And I think that does it for our Florida trip. No fish, not even a bite. But you know what? We learned a lot. I think we'll be back. This is definitely not the last time in Florida. Sucks to end it this way, but we're coming back, y'all. This is the start of new videos. We're editing and putting this thing together regardless, even if it sucks, because I'm not done yet. I hated being away, and I just needed to get myself in front of a camera, and that's what this video was meant to do. Not my favorite video, not my best video, but here we are. It's gonna be good, all uphill from here. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.